Test. Hi guys, welcome to another Blender tutorial. If you are new, subscribe. I upload Blender tutorials, 100 subscribers, let's go. So basically we're gonna finish our landscape shader. I'm gonna check if I record, yes. Yeah, on the previous tutorial we built this tree on the displacement, and basically I record this very fast. I don't have time, and I'm sorry that I don't record this yesterday, but I don't have time, you know, even to work on this shit. So yeah, it's gonna be lame. This tutorial gonna be lame. Basically, what I am doing on this on this shading stuff, on this landscape shader. Like you can see, I have textures coordinate. I'm assuming you know what I'm talking about. If not, just Shift A, search for textures coordinate. Shift A, search for mapping, and just search on the on this internet some good textures. I have some ice texture and some rock texture or whatever. And the idea is like you just connect maybe two different textures to this mix RGB. So Shift A mix RGB, search and connect those two to those colors, and this go to the base color. And the idea is like search some textures with the roughness and bump. I don't search because I am lazy guy. I just add some two textures, like you can see, without roughness and without bump. And why we connect this to this mix RGB? It's simple, because if you're gonna connect this, we're gonna create this group input and we're gonna connect this factor. If I'm gonna change to 0, I'm gonna have this texture on this landscape, ice texture. If I'm gonna change to 1, I'm gonna have this rock texture. So you can have two textures on your landscapes. And the idea is like you must connect the roughness to like this to have control of the roughness on this and on the another, and the bump too, to have control of this bump from this texture and bump from this. You get the idea. I'm assuming you know what I'm talking about. If not, watch previous tutorials. Maybe you're gonna learn something and you're gonna understand this magic. Okay, I am talking about shit, so let's select this by the mouse and Control G to create a group node. Now we're gonna connect first maybe the displacement setup. It's gonna be like in the previous shader stuff. Wait guys, I'm gonna make this bigger just so you can see. Maybe I'm gonna add some text, some images that I render very fast, and like I said, you can see I have just without roughness this stuff. Okay, so okay, wait guys, because I tried to fucking my mouse. Now, no, I don't try to fuck my mouse. Fuck my mouse, okay? I hate my mouse. Now, we have this group input. I'm gonna drag this to the scale on the displacement and click N. You're gonna have this side window. Go to the first one and change this to height displacement or whatever, because this is the height, yes, on this displacement. The scale of the height, how big the landscape is, the height is the landscape. You get it. Now I'm gonna connect this group node right here to this Vanoi texture, to the scale right here, and I'm gonna change this maybe Vanoi or whatever it's called, textures displacement. Because if you're gonna change on the Vanoi, the landscape gonna change, of course. And this is not some kind of shader to create. I'm assuming you create this to create, you know, some kind of mountain or whatever. This is more rocky stuff or sci-fi landscape, if that makes sense. Now I'm gonna connect from this brick texture the scale and just name this scale brick. I'm gonna know brick displace, yes. And you can connect this brick, this, okay, and you can name this brick displace, yes. Displacement, because if you're gonna play around, the landscape gonna change too, okay, different than the scale is this setup. I'm not gonna connect this color ramp and mix because I'm lazy. I don't need to do this, okay? And I'm gonna connect, of course, this noise texture. You can connect this, but yeah, I say this 10 times in those tutorials. I'm, recommending to have values or 1 to 3 or lower, whatever. If you're gonna play around right here, you're gonna have noisy shit. I'm gonna connect maybe the scale, why not? Scale, noise, displays. I'm gonna know what is going on. You can connect, of course, the distortion too. And we're gonna connect the mapping scale and change scale, mapping, displays, and of course rotation and location too. So wait guys, because wait guys, I'm gonna okay, now I'm gonna connect this. It's late, okay? I don't see shit. Rotation, mapping, displays, and of course the location too. If you want to change the location on your landscape, why not? Location, mapping, displays, and you can connect this noise to have this noisy surface. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna connect this. You can connect more to this. It's good like some kind of background, shader. You just add the plane, this shader, connect this to this surface and displacement, and you have some kind of background landscape. So I'm gonna connect the scale, noise, surface, or whatever. I'm gonna know like it's different than the other noise. Now, what we wanna connect right here? Of course, we're gonna connect this mix RGB that gonna connect, control the colors. Wait guys, because I tried to grab my mouse and it doesn't work. Wait guys, it's almost gone. I'm gonna rage. Basically you get it. Just connect this factor from this mix RGB if you wanna connect, and you can name this color or whatever. Color, I'm gonna name this, why not? And I'm gonna connect, of course, the mapping scale rotation from this to have more control of this textures. So I'm gonna just connect maybe and don't name this. I'm gonna know like the first setup is about displays and the second setup is about shading. Okay, wait guys, because my mouse is kind of broken right here, and that's it. This is the stuff. And side note, okay, I don't know if I mentioned this. Like I said, mix RGB, change to colors and noise texture and connect to the factory, and you can play around on the colors if you want to have different stuff. Search textures from the from roughness with roughness and connect to the mix RGB too, and connect right here to this roughness and name this roughness or whatever, mixing. And if you're gonna change to 1, you're gonna have this color. If you're gonna change to 0, you're gonna have 2. So you have just two shading textures. Yes, you can choose. I have some kind of ice texture because I think this kind of landscapes look good on some kind of snowy ice or maybe icy stuff, and some kind of rock. I have just connected. And like I said, you can play around with the lighting. I have just, when I'm gonna render and show you the image, I have just sky texture connect this, so you can play around with the lighting. And yeah, it's a big texture, big shader, but you just add in this some plain subdivide, and you can play around with the setting, and you have landscapes. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna name this landscape, why not? Landscape shader. Yeah, this is the tutorial. I know it's strange and it's simple, but I don't have time to figure out more, guys. some procedural good stuff. Okay, so yeah, but I'm gonna try to upload some good content on this channel, you know, to if you're gonna solve more complicated stuff, but I wanna keep it simple too, you know, to if someone is just a beginner on Blender to, you know, to understand this shit. Thank you for watching this strange tutorial, guys. See you on the next video.